Hey guys, so I am going to do a quick get ready with me video. This time I'm going to talk through it so you can kind of see some of my tips and tricks, but I also wanted to kind of walk you step by step. Sometimes when I do a sped up video, it's a little bit hard to see what I'm doing. So first of all, the first thing you want to do is make sure that your face is moisturized. If you are oily, I would maybe skip that step. If you are dry or combo, I would put moisturizer on. If you are oily, you are going primer. I like this one. I also like this e.l.f. one, so it's kind of up to you. If you have one you love, that's great. If you are not oily, you do not need to do that. So just know that there are lots of options, lots of ways that you can do things depending on your skin type, and that's what I'm here for too. So if you are having a hard time applying this foundation and this makeup, just reach out to me and I would love to help you. So when you get your makeup, the first thing you're gonna get is this card right here, and this is going to be your best friend because this is gonna show you everything you need to know where to place all of your products. So keep this handy when you are starting to apply your makeup. Like I said, I'm all moisturized, I'm ready to go, and I am going to just pull my hair back and I'm going to just get started. So I'm gonna start with my 30-second hack brush, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna start with my all over color. Now, sometimes when we say all over color, I do say apply it in the areas if you were to have a beard, but maybe if you're lighter down on your jawline, you do want to use some of your brightener down there. So just kind of look at your skin tone and where maybe it's a little bit lighter in areas and you have to mix the two. So there's lots of things you can do to troubleshoot too. So make sure you're doing that and make sure you're reaching out if you have any questions about that. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in. I've got a lot of redness here and here. So I'm going to go in with Mango, which is a darker color. And I'm just going to pat a really light layer. The other thing is when you get your makeup, if you don't apply it and you look at it straight away, you might be a little nervous because the colors seem a little scary. I promise there's a reason for every color that I have color matched you to. Whether it be too high redness, with your skin tone, different things, age spots, things like that. There are reasons that I am doing all of these things. So I am going in first with this light layer and I am just covering any areas that maybe to me have a little bit more redness, a little bit deeper tone, and I'm gonna put that Mango on top. So just like that. You can also use Aspen. Aspen is another one that I like to go in with, and I'll use that right now just to show you just on some of your spots that are darker. If you have a lot of redness and you're fair, then I would suggest putting it on those spots as well. So I'm just doing that, okay? And then I'm just gonna tap that into my skin. So I'm not swiping that product away. I'm just kind of dabbing that, giving myself a layer of makeup, a layer of coverage before I go in with my all over highlight. So I'm gonna go in with my all over highlight now. I'm still using that same side of the brush and I'm just dabbing. And I'm gonna start down here at the bottom of my jawline and I'm gonna work up. And as I go on top of that Mango, I'm not gonna be pushing or swiping that away because we wanna keep that base layer there. I'm just kind of dabbing it on top of the Mango. And now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use this side of my brush, the dome side. I do like that side a lot. And I'm going to just kind of, a tiny bit goes a long way with this, and I'm just bringing it down. So I'm swiping it down and I'm just bringing that in a pie shape. Okay, and then I like to put on top of my eyes as well to prime them for when I do my eyeshadow. Just like that. I'm going to switch to this detailed hack brush, which I really, really like because it makes it like so easy. So I am going to go into a really dark shade of contour. And the other thing I want to talk to you guys about is not to be nervous about your contour. When your contour comes, you can wear other contours too. So if you see another contour that you like, go ahead and try it out because really there's so many contours that look good on everyone. Okay, I'm gonna start here and find my cheekbone, and I'm just gonna go right on that cheekbone. And this is indigo. It's one of our darker ones, but I really like it. Cheekbone. If you mess up, it's not like liquid where you have to start all over. You just blend it out. You take your highlight shade and you can blend back. Just like that, okay? And then I am going to put that up here. And if your contour isn't applying very well, if it feels like you really have to get in there, you can just warm it up with a hairdryer, just for a really short burst of time. And then it will, then what that will do is warm that right up. Okay, so I'm just going along my jawline, just like that. And then I'm gonna take that indigo down the shadows of my nose. We're just creating that dimension to your face with contour. And then to get a thinner nose, I'm gonna go take my finger and I'm just gonna put that down the middle of my nose. Okay, just like that, so I have a slimmer nose. Then I'm gonna go back in with this 30-second hack brush, and I'm just going to blend up with that. So that's just gonna lift up your cheeks. I'm gonna go under here, and I'm just blending it out. And I'm using a really light hand because you don't want to take off all the products you just put on. You just want to blend. So just like that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my Bella bronzer. Then I'm gonna just barely tap, you guys. Bella is really pigmented, okay? You don't need a lot. And a little is gonna go a long way with that too. So I am just going to go like this. So remember, your bronzer is where the sun would naturally hit your skin. So where is it gonna kiss you? It's gonna kiss you on your cheeks, the middle of your forehead, down your neck, all those areas. And that is just gonna warm you up. So if you're in between shades, Bella's a great one. There's also Muse, which I've talked about before, which is a really good dupe for Bella that you can use. So there's lots of options. If you're super light, you can use Icon as well, or Cayman. And I'm just gonna bring that down my neck, because you want to match, right? You don't want to have two different tones going on your neck. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my cheek color, and this is Sadie. I'm gonna use Sadie today, and it's a really pretty brown. And I'm gonna mix that with Cindy, okay? So Cindy, and then that just kind of neutralizes that pink color. So if you don't want something super, super pink, you can go in with like Sadie or Ballerina or something like that, and you can neutralize that. Okay, and that gives you a really pretty color. Okay, and the last step you want to do is illuminate. Then I'm going to go in with Amazing, and that is going to be a powder illuminator, and I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones, top of my contour. I'm going to put that right here, and then I'm going to use Honey, which is a cream, and I'm going to bring that down my nose just like that. Okay, it's so pretty, just gives a nice glow. You can also use it under your eyebrows like that, just like that. Okay, and then the last thing you want to do if you are oily or if you want your makeup to just really stay in place, I recommend this Airspun powder. It's really, really good. So I'm just going to show you really quick how to use it. I'm going to go in with my blush and bronzer brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit on, and I'm just going to put that over my makeup just because it's just going to kind of just keep it in place for the whole day, especially like if I'm going to be somewhere all day long. I will do this just on those areas that really need some extra. I just dab that on there, just like that. And then that will hold that in place. And then the last thing you want to do is obviously use a setting spray. I have Urban Decay. You can use so many, there's so many ones you can use. I like Morphe, I like Urban Decay, Wet n Wild Matte is a good one. Our setting spray, good news, is going to be back in June. So wait for that post because that will be an amazing day. So then you're just gonna spray with your setting spray, and then that should hold it in place for the entire day. So thanks guys for watching.